back to this session, and in this one we are going to learn how to draw tangential arc involving subtraction of radii. So in the previous one we had learned about how to draw tangential arc involving addition of radii. Now when we talk about the tangential arc which involves subtraction of radii, the arc will be like this. It will touch circle 1 and it will move like this until it touches circle 2. We still have the same parameters, which is the radius for the first one will be 25, the radius for the second one will be 40, the distance between these two will be 100. The tangential arc will have a radius of 85. So what we have to do is that we have to subtract 85 to 25, which will give us 60, and then we take our ruler, we measure 60. Okay, since the arc will be like this at the top, we are going to draw the construction arc at the bottom. So we take this from O1 and then we draw an arc which will have a radius of 60. Now the same thing we have to do with the second one. We have to subtract 85 to 40, which will give us 45. So again we measure 45 on our ruler, place the compass on O2. As you see, I'll have to draw a bigger one here. So remind you again that the distance that we have to subtract is 85 to 25, which will give us 60. So we measure 60 and then we draw the arc and we draw it until it touches this point. We have located point X, which is this one. Okay, and since the tangential arc's radius is 85, so we need to measure 85 on our ruler like this, and we have to make sure that it blends with the arc. Blending means that it touches both circles and we have to do it the right way. So it starts like this and then it blends with the second one. So this is our these 2 points where the circles blend. So here also you have to outline this arc so that it is more visible and you can see the tangential arc. So for this one, the task will be you have to draw both of these, which means that one arc which will be at the top and the second one, the arc will be at the bottom. And I'm reminding you that if you do not take your measurements correctly, even millimeters, then what will happen is that the arcs are not going to blend. And if the arcs do not blend, it will mean that there will be gaps or spaces or your drawing will not look right. Okay, so when you have to draw the tangential arc at the bottom, these 2 constructions, they have to be done at the top. So what we had done is that we had to subtract 85 to 25 to obtain 60. So this is the radius for 60. I draw it. Okay. So this is 60. And then again we have the second one which we had to subtract, which gave us 45. So draw this. You do not need to draw the arrows, and this is only for you to understand what is happening here. We have seen 2 ways of doing this tangential arc. One was when we had to add the radius, and the other one where we had to subtract the radius. In the next session, the tangential arc that we are going to draw will involve both the addition and subtraction of radius. So see you in the next one.
Hey!